Hello friends, so in this video we will learn about the Carousel, how actually Carousel will work. Okay, so this is the demo of Carousel. We will learn how to create these types of Carousel in our today's videos. So you can see when I click on next button, then it's automatically going forward, and if I click on previous, then it is automatically going backward. Okay, so we will create these types of proposal design and functionality in JavaScript. So let's see. Next. Okay, so first of all, what we will do, we'll create one notepad. Okay, and in that notepad we'll save in our folder JS data, this one, Carousel learning. Okay, and we will save, let's first of all save this like this way. And once we just saved, okay, we will just simply put here in HTML format. I'm just putting for designing purpose here. Okay, and now so now if I click on edit option, edit with notepad, this one. Okay, and we'll open this HTML page in our Chrome browser. This way I am closing this demo project. So now first of all we need 3 images. Okay, I have these 3 images in same folder. Okay, where my HTML page is saved. So I have saved in same location in same folder. So I am showing you that photos. Okay, so this way we have 1 2 3 images. So now what we can do, first of all let's think what we need for Carousel. We need images, button, and frame view where we can just show our images. Okay, so here first of all I am just writing simple HTML boilerplate code. Okay, this should be heading, and under this heading we will assign the title, Carousel. Okay, and under once it's done, we'll put here body and put here in h1 tag Carousel functionality. Okay, now if I refresh this one, okay, this one, now under this one we need a two division. Okay, one will work as a container, so we'll add here slide container. Okay, this is the one. Second division would be slide group, so it will store our all the slide group, means all the slide photos here. Okay, and after that we need images. So class, and alt I am putting here image 1, and also we need image location that we will give later. Image 2 3. Okay, and let's see how it looks. Okay, now we need button, next and previous. So what we can do here, below this container we'll add br tag to get some line space, and after that we create one more button container. Okay, in this button container we need two button, previous and next, right? And next. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, once we create this previous and next button. Okay, now let's focus on designing part first. After that we will work on functionality part. So in designing part, first of all I need this slicer in this middle, and this button should also come below this one. So what we can do here, so our main container is slide container, right? So we'll use CSS for this. Okay, in CSS class always come with this dot. Okay, remember this thing. Okay, so now I want to move this slide container into this middle. So first of all what I will do, I will just put here width, let's say 70%. Okay, and margin should be auto. Okay, now here what is the next thing in this one, margin is slide container is coming in this position. Let's add our photos here. So when I add photos, so my photos in this same folder location. Okay, so I can directly put what is this photo name, image 1.jpg. Same way I will just copy to 3, right? So now if I refresh, now photo is coming like this way. Okay, so we need to adjust this size, but why this, so for adjusting this photo size, first of all we need to resize the width of the slide container. So how we can decide, we'll use overflow auto. Okay, now if you see height is also big, so what we can do here, height we will put here, let's say 300 pixel. Okay, let's see. Okay, but you can see photo is not fully capturing in this view. Okay, so what we can do in second stage, we'll use this different container, and we need photo in vertical format. No, sorry, we need photos in horizontal format, not in this vertical format. So first of all we'll just convert these photos into the horizontal format. For that we will use display flex property, convert the element into the horizontal format position. Okay, let me show you. Now we can see it is coming like in horizontal format, not in vertical format. After that we need to reduce the sizes, this height of this photo, not size, height. Okay, so dot images, and I will put here height, let's say 300 pixel. Okay, so now height is perfectly matching. Okay, you can see our photo is now coming properly, and cover I am putting object fit. Okay, I think it doesn't matter if you write or not right. So now Second thing is that I want that this photo should cover entire this container page. Okay, entire this container, this slide container. So what we can do, we had assigned one more slide in this one. So slide I will put here, minimum width I need 100%. So this will capture entire container size. Okay, you can see now. But I want to hide this scrolling and want to fit in one position. So what I will do, I will just put this overflow as a hidden. So now this photo is capturing entire this container element size. Okay, okay, cool. So now let's see what else is pending here. Carousel is done, previous next is also done. So now we need more formatting here. So this h1 I need in middle and also this button as well, and we'll do some formatting part. So here I will just simply write text align center. Let's see. Okay, and previous and next button, this is the button container. So in this button container I will add here margin, let's say margin left. Okay, 40%. Okay, and display flex again. So we can use the flex property like gaps and all this thing here. Now we need gap. I am putting here 3 rem. This is the also part of size property. Now want to increase the button size. For that we will separately call this button using css. So we need background, we need also color and also cursor, and what else property, padding. Okay, height, we want to assign also the height and width. Okay, so now assign the property one by one. I need color black, background color black, font color white, cursor should be pointer, padding should be 20 pixel, height should be 30 pixel, and width should be 70 pixel. Okay, this is again increasing. So what I will do here, height I will put here 100 pixel. Okay, now that's okay. Now I want that whenever I just hover on this button, this color should be changed. So what I will do, I will copy the same one and paste it here, and just put one more code hover and put here blue. Okay, so now our design part is completed. Now the second part is to just create the functionality, that carousel moving functionality means photos moving functionality based on the button click. Okay, so for that we will use the modulus logic. So if you don't know modulus logic, then you can just google it, because this is just mathematical calculations. So for that again, but I am explain you, okay, in a simple way. So let's say you have total photo, you have total 3 photos, right? Okay, now let's say if I click on one button, okay, so my current position is 0, right? Current position is 0. So when I click on next button, it will add this +1. So this, and if I again click, then this will increment as a 2. Okay, and this way 3 and 4. But I want to stop whenever the 3's come. This will automatically trigger to 0. Okay, for that, like this way, if 3's come, then this will trigger to 0 and 1 2, and again if 3's come, then this will trigger to 0. So this functionality is possible using the modules. So how the modules work? So if your current position, let's say 0 plus 1, and in JavaScript or in any language, if you divide it with this modulus, with means total, then it will give you result like this way. 1, okay, 1 modulus 3, result would be 1. 2 modulus 3, result would be 3, and 3 modulus 3, then again result would be 0, and this way again this will repeat the same scenario. Okay, this is the logic of modulus. Okay, so same logic will apply in JavaScript. And if the number is minus, okay, then you can do simply here, just add the plus of the total length, your number will get automatically positive. So first of all, we'll work on the next slide. Okay, this one. So what we will do here, on click, we'll put here next slide. Okay, but the number will add one by one, but how we can move these photos? Okay, that is the second question. So for solving these issues, I am just showing you one example. Let's say I have put a function update slide. Okay, in this update slide, first of all, I need this group slide, okay, which containing all this child slide. Okay, so because all this photo is containing under this group slide, so let me show you here. So if you click here, okay, sorry, now currently it's not showing anything here because my cursor is not moving. This one. Okay, this containing under the slide group. Okay, so that's why we will call to this slide group, and we'll use the translateX property, which is actually CSS property, but we can also use this CSS property in JavaScript. So what we can do, first of all, we'll create a global variable of this slide group. Okay, that is one. Once you click on this slide, once you just create this slide group variable, after that we'll use here style.transform, and in this transform we'll use translate minus 100%. Okay, but this should be in string format like this way. So let's say if I just put here this next slide, just replace this update slide in place of this next button function. So let's see what happened. You can see it is moving to the second slide, and if I put 200, then it will directly go to the third slide. Okay, so this way this functionality works. So now, but we need this numbers dynamically add into this function. Okay, so what we can do, first of all, we create next button, and same way we'll create a previous button functionality. So in this previous button functionality, okay, in this next button functionality, first of all, here we'll add uh, our current position. The current position should be global. Okay, so it will update dynamically in multiple functions. Okay, and we need the total slide count. Okay, so how we can get here, so that for total here slide group dot children dot length. Okay, let's see what exactly total count is showing. So if I refresh and if I console log, it's showing undefined. Why it is showing undefined? Let me see. Slide group document selector, slide collector is correct. Okay, length, that was typo error. So now it is showing the 3 count, right? Okay, so now we can use this modulus logic into this next button and update button. So if you click on this current pose, so current pose should be +1. So 0 plus 1, 1, 1 plus 2, and we'll use this modulus with total count. And once this current pose updates, this will call this update slide function. Let's see how it's work. Sorry, so but this will have to change the dynamically. For that we use template literal functionality, which is a part of JavaScript. Okay, so in template literal you can assign the variable in string value using this dollar and this bracket, square bracket, I think. Okay, this current position should be this one, multiply by 100. So 1 multiply by 100 is 100%. Okay, and this should be always in minus. So let's see. So still it's not working. Let's see what is the issue. Okay, current pose is equal to current pose plus total. My functionality is correct. Next button. Let's see when I click on next button, it's calling this next button functionality or not. Here current pose. Let me remove this console log total. It is calling this functionality current pose, but why it is not accepting? Let me check here. Current pose is equal to +1 modulus total update slide. So slide group is this one, or sorry, this template literal require backtick. Okay, without, because this is reading the data. If even you have assigned some value in string format, this will read your data, okay, as a variable. But the condition is in template literal you will have to assign the backtick, and you will use this dollar plus square bracket whenever you are assigning variable in string value. Now it is changing, right? Okay, so now this is working good. Now the previous button functionality is the same, but little bit change in the logic. Okay, not a big deal here. Same logic apply. Now we want to move our photo backward, right? So we'll use -1. I am just removing this current position. Okay, let me show you how exactly it's look. current position is 0 minus 1. It is not going back. Why it is not going? Because this is reading as a minus value, but we need in plus value. Okay, so you can just simply apply again the total. Now this will give you the plus value. Okay, now our functionality is done. Now little bit just work on speed movement. So whenever we just click on this slide group, this should be show slide in a slow way, not in fast way. So we will use transition here, transition, and transform 1.5 second as a, let's see how this will look. Okay, and if you put here 1 0, then this will little bit fast than current movement. Okay, so I hope so you learn how you can create a carousel functionality. Okay, in JavaScript, how actually carousel basic functionality works in JavaScript. So what we did, I am just again summarizing all the steps. First of all, you need to create these types of design. For these types of design, you need to create two container. One is the container which will hold your slide group, and second container is your slide group which will hold your all the photos in a horizontal way using this flex method. Okay, this one. And after that you have to adjust the size and height as per your requirement. And if your photos not covering under your body of web page, then you will have to use this overflow hidden or auto functions. Once it's done, then the little bit css function. After that we will use modular logic to just move these photos backward or forward. For that the current pose, and you need the current position and the total length of the photos. And for moving the photos you have to use the transform property and translateX property. I think this should be the translateX. Okay. Okay, translate text property. And once it's done, then this is just model. This is just mathematic, nothing else. Okay, so thanks for watching these videos, and hope so you learn something new in from these videos. Thanks for watching.